It's the Corrado Lark, Corrado Lark, Corrado Lark, Nickcast podcast channel. Yeah. Oh hey, and welcome back to the Corrado Lark Knitcast podcast. It's my birthday, I can cry if I want to. I'm not gonna cry. It's my birthday, my party's later. Hi everyone, and welcome back. It's been a bit, but here we are. I'm Corrado Lark, and I'm the host of the Corrado Lark Knitcast podcast channel. You can find me as Corrado Lark on Instagram and Ravelry. You can even find my designs on Corrado Lark Designs on Ravelry. And you can email me at corradolark@gmail.com. Sorry it's been a bit, guys. I've had some transitions here in my life. I moved into a different room in my apartment, and I've been super busy with what I'm going to talk to you about today. Well, first I'm going to say, it's my birthday. February 19th. I am now 29, a year from gay death. I made it. Anyway, I'd love to talk to you today about what I've been working on, which has been my wonderful pattern collection, ebook, just a bunch of patterns that I made, and I'm going to be releasing very soon. The title of the pattern collection is Rado, which is part of my name, Corrado. I am super excited to bring these to you guys. And I'm wearing one of them on my head at the moment. Oh, look at that. This is my little calendar with some crocheted tortoises. It's called Tortoises and Sweaters. My friend Sherry got them for me. Hi, Sherry. Anyway, got this for me. Not them. I mean the turtles, I guess, in the pictures, but like, it's just one item. Anyway, I've been working like a madman on this book that I will be releasing March 4th on Ravelry. Hey, yeah. I'm so excited about it. It's accessories, because, you know, as if you followed along for a bit, I've only really been knitting for about a year. And when I was talking with the wonderful Stacy Charles, in late January about doing this, like right after Vogue Knitting Live, I talked to him about it. He said, stick to accessories, you know, start small. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to design 6 accessories. One of them you see, a couple of them you may have seen because of Instagram. I've been previewing them a little bit over the past couple of days. The first one's on my head. Now, I'm going to take my hats off, interchange, and like wear different things throughout this video. Excuse my hair. It's my birthday. I haven't taken a shower yet. I will be showering soon. I am not a dirty person. Anyway, this is the first hat that I'm going to show you. It is the BRIOCHE, otherwise known as the hidden brioche hat. Keeping secrets. Keeping them safe. Anyway, this is out of Stacy Charles yarn, string yarns. Chantilly and Dolcetto. And it's the most comfortable hat I own. I say that in the pattern because it really is. It's, I think, a 70-30, both of them are 70-30 merino cashmere. This is an Aran weight, this is a worsted weight. That pattern will work with both. I'm going to take it off now. I mean, this color is just blowing out. But really, really beautiful, like this burgundy wine type color. Look at that. I'm a pretty boy, mama. Anyway, so here's the brim. I loved, you know, oh, look at that. I have like natural light going on today because I'm right next to my window. And then ready for the hidden secret part? Shabang! There is some one color brioche in here. I designed this with the intent of making something that people can learn to do brioche with. I mean, this, you know, is it's like a seed stitch. There's a certain cast on that you use, and then it's one color brioche that is hidden on the inside of your brim. So if you screw up your brioche, you're good to go. No one's gonna know. And what it actually does is it insulates this layer. So instead of just being like this and a brim, like just ribbing, it's really triple layered because the brioche is really a double layered stitch in a way. And it makes this hat so comfortable. The outer brim cinches in the brioche. You get a little glimpse of it on occasion. You can see it like right underneath, you know. I don't know, like I'm Groucho Marx or something. And I have been living in this hat. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys are going to love these patterns too. I've been working really hard on getting them test knit and getting them edited and having different people look at them to make sure that they're good, because, you know, it's my first time and I want to make a good outing. That said, if there are any problems with any of the patterns when they're released, when you buy the book, I am always available for you to contact. I am, you know, more than willing, if you're really unsatisfied, to refund your pattern book. Price, cost, whatever. We'll figure it out. I'm doing this so that I can, you know, reach some people with my patterns and hopefully they enjoy that. Next, I'm just gonna keep petting my hair today because it feels great. It's not like it's dirty, it's just I didn't do it yesterday. So I feel like a cockatoo. What should I do next? Oh, let's do this one. This I designed for my cousin Sal and his husband Michael. It's called the Cuz Beanie. Cuz Beanie. It is stripes and Fair Isle. If you can see just that little bit of, it's like color work, little bit of Fair Isle, and then different striping here. I have a chart for this that I'm working on in my book. I have one version. I didn't like the program I used, so I'm going to use a different program. And this is what it looks like on. This is out of Valley Yarn's Coal Rain, which I think is a 50-50 wool tencel blend, meaning that it stretches. Like, this yarn just stretches. And it fits me perfectly now. I love this thing. Sal and Michael love it. They wear it all the time. My mom and dad tell me because they hang out with them all the time. And I'm really happy with this beanie. I live in a lot of these little beanies. Beanies and slouchy hats. It's my theme. So, there we are. Cause beanie, why not? Oh, you can see I have it in my hands. Let's see. Well, you know, we'll just for s and giggles. This is my Brioche and Marle cowl. This is on the cover of the ebook. You have seen this many a time because I wear it all through life. I absolutely love it. I've charted it out. I have written it out. Same with the Cuz Beanie. It's all written and charted because, you know, I don't know if you know how to use a chart or not. And while the written pattern is like good to have, it would take a little bit longer because you have to, you know, read through every few rows. You know, I read it out row by row. So it takes a second. But if you can do a chart, it's real fun. Yeah, this cowl is one of my favorite things. I still live in it almost every day. This, and then like, here, let me show you. You'll find that, like, you know, some of these colors, some of these things aren't exactly going together per se. Not like they don't go together in a collection, but they're for different aspects of my life. Like this, you know, I can kind of wear everywhere, but this I can dress up. This I can sort of dress up, you know. I do wear these two together a lot because, you know, this is such beautiful softness on my head, and this is such beautiful softness on my neck. I feel so rich. Anyway, I'm a weirdo. If you haven't gotten that yet from this podcast channel, Knitcast, whatever it is, you'll get it. Let's next up go with my my design in Clinton Hill Cashmere. Rebecca was so lovely to give me this yarn at VKL 2018. And I, that weekend, I knit this up about 6 or 7 times and took it back, and knit it up, and took it back, and knit it up, and took it back, because that's really been my process at this point. I'm working on, let me do this. Sorry, I just wiped that up so I could see how bad my hair was. I'm working on streamlining that process, but that's kind of how I've been, at least when I started. And here it is. This is the doubled ear warmer. It is 100% cashmere, again, Clinton Hill. So incredibly soft. And I wear this on set a lot because when they do your hair, you really don't want to mess it up. And this just perfectly fits around my head and keeps my ears super warm because it is brioche. And you know, I have different cast on and a different bind off that make it, you know, a little looser here and a little tighter up here, so it fits your head perfectly. There is a top and a bottom with my nose, and I absolutely adore this thing. Oh god, my hair is so bad. So this is super soft. I can't thank Rebecca enough for this. You'll notice that mine fuzzed out a little bit. That's because I worked it about 6 or 7 times, and I just kept taking it back within the course of 3 days. So it has gotten this insane halo. Like, the halo on this is ridiculous. And you do lose a little bit of the stitch definition, but one of my test knitters has knit this up in just like, you know, a normal worsted weight yarn that they had, and it is beautiful and it works amazingly without the cashmere. Any of these patterns will really work with any of the yarns that you can find as long as they're in the same realm. I've made sure of that. I've given some tips about that on what would work, what won't work. I haven't really told you what won't work. I'll just tell you what will work. Because I am a positive person with a positive outlook on life. Happy birthday to me. Anyway, this is also a VKL gift that I was given to design with specifically Lubna at Blind Bug Farms. I've been teasing this everywhere. I absolutely love her colors. I love what I made with that. She asked for a slouchy hat, and I gave a slouchy hat. It is in a self-striping yarn that does pool a little bit because of what I did, and I absolutely love that about it. It gives a whole other dimension to this. If you look really close, you can see that there is a stitch pattern here. This is not just straight stockinette. This is the top, which I absolutely love, and the beautiful brim, which I made super big for me because I like a big brim. Come at me, big brims. Oh my god, more things are trying to talk to me because it's my birthday and I didn't put it on airplane mode or anything. But I absolutely love this hat. I've been wearing this everywhere as well. Basically, I've been living in all of these items that I've made every day of my life. I find a way to use them and work them into what I'm wearing. Sometimes together, like this and the next thing I do wear some together. I'll show you in a second. But it is super slouchy and it fits like a glove on your head because of my cast on, because of my ribbing that I chose. I know Lubna is knitting it up as we speak and she's loving the knit. I'm so happy about that. And I hope to really work with them again in the future because I really love their product. I love her colors, and I love that she uses the rustic wool because I think we need to use local. I think we need to use some rustic. You know, there's a great place for all the soft stuff and all the imported stuff. Absolutely, you'll see I love that too. But it's really important to go local, just like with food, just like with everything else that, you know, we purchase these days. It's really, really helpful. So there's that beautiful hat. And then I will put it on with what I've been wearing it around town with. I actually have been wearing these everywhere. This basically hasn't been leaving my wrist. This is an 80s sweatband. I had this idea months ago. I was like, it'd be so cool to use some sock yarn and, you know, do those like sweatbands like they used to wear in the 80s, because you're seeing them everywhere now, like the shows that glow, and if you watch the new Queer Eye, they definitely have some sweatbands on. Love that show, I'm not gonna lie, it's like a guilty pleasure. But anyway, here's an 80s sweatband. It is the most neon, baseline in Molly Girl yarns. This is the Giants colorway. I'm not sure if you can get the Giants colorway exactly. I've been trying to look into that. But they have so much beautiful yarn, and any sock yarn will work as long as it has a high nylon content and it's really soft. But yeah, I wear these two together, and then I also have this right here. Yup, you're welcome. It's an 80s sweatband, a headband. This is like more almost like the ear one. In the pattern, I have 3 different options for widths, and I have sized this out like a madman so that most adult males and females will be able to knit a version of this up in. I have one that's a bigger ear warmer, I have one like this, and then I have one that's just a thinner headband, which is a little more traditional, the sweatband, and it's a great way to use any sock yarn that you like, bright colors, tonal colors, whatever you like. I think this is extremely versatile and really one of the most fun knits I have in the book by far, because, I mean, I also knit it in bright neon green. Because neon green's awesome! And I think this will be my look for tonight at my birthday party. Yeah! And I do have another one, but it's literally on the needles as we speak, because I am debating on getting my friend Patrick, who's doing my my photography, I'm debating on getting him to film me with this one step, which is really the only difficult step in this pattern, and it's not that difficult. Just to have it filmed and I can put it on YouTube for you guys, so if you ever want the reference, and I think it will come in handy in a lot of applications. So I haven't taken it off my needles yet, the third one, but it is a third, and I've been calling it, when I had one of it, I just had this done at first, I called it an auto, a 1/3 object, instead of a half object, instead of a hoe. So this is the 1/3 object, this is a toe, and then I'm gonna have a third, and then I'll be complete. Can rock it out, 80s style. This yarn blows out like so bad because it's goes into our black light. It is super neon and beautiful, so you might get a little blowout there. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to being 29 here. I think it's gonna be an incredible year for me, just because, you know, I've kind of found my niche and I found a path for myself that is feasible, that I really love, and that I am happy to share with you all. And yeah, it all involves knitting and performing with knitting. What if I'm gonna be like a knitting performance artist? Would y'all come to my shows? What if I stream them live like everyone's doing now? Like a knitting performance art live. It's not a bad idea. I'll think about it. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up because I don't have a lot of time to put this up for you all today, so the editing may be a little, but I just really wanted to share these patterns that I've been working on for so long. It's been a little intimidating getting it all together and getting it all presentable, but I'm definitely going to be there, and March 4th is, you know, it's about 2 weeks away, and I hope you all enjoy the pattern collection. Hope you all support. It's not going to be too expensive because, you know, it's my first time. It is just me doing this all essentially, and some test knitters. And I can't wait to see what you think. Anyways, thanks for tuning in again. Again, I'm Corrado Lark. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry is that. You can find me on email. You can email me at CorradoLark@gmail.com. And till next time, bye y'all. Yeah.